guys, welcome to today's video. Happy New Year, happy 2021. I'm so glad to be here filming a video. It's been since last year, since Vlogmas. I took a little break, so we are back. We have a new little setup. It's kind of janky, but I'm just trying to get things together. Let me know if you like it. Today's video, I am trying out the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. I am also trying out some new like Wet n Wild products, some other e.l.f. products, how the makeup came out. Everything will be linked in my description as always. Want to see how I got this look and all the products that I use, just keep watching. Alrighty, so I have already prepped my skin with the Tiger Grass, the Dr. Dart Tiger Grass color correcting. On top I did my NARS pot concealer to kind of smooth out any enlarged pores and cover up my acne. So I have the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream Neutral Tan Golden 425. Now, I feel like this is going to be quite dark, but you need to trust the process. Recently, I have been loving using a foundation as my base that is darker than my actual skin tone. Obviously, I have self-tanner on my chest and it's washed off of my face. Why do they always make these packages impossible to get the product out? So I'm super excited to be trying this. I've heard really great things, but like I said, it's going to look a little dark and scary when I first put it on. There we go. So, let's see. I'm going to pump it on the back of my hand and then apply it so I don't over apply, so we can see what we're working with here. So the reason that I'm going to use a fluffy brush and then go in with my beauty blender. So the reason that I like using a darker foundation, okay, this is like really dark, but you just need to trust the process because I feel like it really just blends in really well my contour and highlight. When I use an even darker foundation, it all just looks a lot better in my opinion. So this is really dark, but we're gonna make it work, and the coverage is fantastic. It's super like luminous right now. All right, so I don't even know how many pumps I just did, but it basically did my entire face. Coverage is awesome. It really is a dupe for the It Cosmetics CC Cream, which I know a ton of people just love. So I'm gonna blend this all down my neck so we're all blended together. I'm just feeling extremely shiny, and I just don't know how I feel about that because lately my forehead has been getting super oily and I don't understand why. So I'm going to take a wet beauty blender, damp, not wet, I strung it out, and really push that into the skin. I just feel like taking this step with your foundation really just melts the foundation into your skin. Alright, so here is how we're looking. I'm super impressed, and as you can see, I know it's still very dark, but not as scary as when I first put it on. So for concealer, I'm going to take the Milani Conceal and Perfect. This is in the shade 125 Light Neutral. This concealer is so good. It's absolutely gorgeous, beautiful coverage. I don't know, you guys need to check this out. I don't know why people don't talk about it more because it really is so good. It's so lightweight, but covers really, really well. So I'm going to bring that right up to my nose, and we're going to see how everything lays on top of it. Alright, so I think I let that sit for long enough. I like to let my concealer sit for a little bit just to kind of warm up into the skin. I've learned that taking your time with your makeup just makes it come out so much better instead of like rushing every single step. See how pretty that concealer looks? Like, it's so nice, and it's not like super matte. It gives you just like a really natural finish. Wow, that all looks really nice. Look how pretty my skin looks. I am impressed. So now I'm going to take the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer in the shade light beige, and just, it's like a super bright color. I like to put this just in the very inner corner of my tear duct to really brighten that area. Just right there. I feel like if you take a color that is so bright and do it on your whole under eye, it's really hard to blend, and then you get that weird like just triangle white under eye, which like, okay, I low-key like love that look sometimes, but on me sometimes I'll just feel like it looks so not blended and not good. It just doesn't look good. So I like to put this super bright color just on the very inner corners, let it sit there, and then blend it just right there. Really excited to try this bronzer today. It is the e.l.f. Forever Sunkissed. Is that the shade? Yeah. It's a primer infused bronzer, so I don't know what that means, but love trying me some new e.l.f. products. I really like e.l.f. is probably one of my favorite makeup brands. It's a really nice bronzer. It's like so bright, you can't even see. I don't even have my ring light on that bright. You can see how that really brightens up that just inner corner right there. Because I, actually, question, if anyone has experience with under eye filler, I'm really considering next time I get my Botox getting just like a little bit. I have very puffy under eyes, so mine don't, like they don't sink in, they puff out, and it's like hereditary. Everyone in like my mom's side of the family, we all have like the puffy under eyes. So I feel like you can see the line of the puff when I do, even when I'm finished with my makeup and I put like 10 pounds of concealer on, and it doesn't even matter. All right, I think we are looking really good. My skin looks like it feels so good, like fresh and luminous. All right, and to give this foundation a fair shot, I'm gonna set lightly, very lightly, with my Rimmel Stay Matte powder. I don't want to try a new powder and try a new foundation because that's just not fair. Or I know this is a CC cream, not foundation, but you know what I mean. Just to give it a fair shot, I want to set it with what I always set my makeup with. So I go heavy on the under eye, and then with whatever is left, I push into my skin. Push, do not twirl. I'm gonna go a little heavier right there on the center of my forehead because I feel like that's been getting so oily lately. All right, this is something new for me. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus and Translucent. I'm gonna use this to bake underneath my eyes and see how that turns out. It's to be translucent, so I'm just hoping that it will really hold in that concealer underneath. And I like to bring this right to the side of my nose. I can already see it looks kind of like chunky almost. I don't know how to explain it. It's not a very fine powder. And the excess, I'm just gonna put a little extra right there on my forehead because I can use all the powder it can get. All right, so I'm gonna dip into this bronzer with my Fenty Beauty bronzer brush, and we're just gonna top. I feel like nothing's happening. Is there anything happening? I can't tell. I just feel like nothing's coming out. Hello. Is anything happening or am I crazy? Okay, after like 5 layers, something's happening. Alright, for highlight, I'm going to use my one and only, my Golden Flower Crown Wet n Wild highlighter. I haven't been going crazy on highlight lately, which is like so weird for me, but I would usually always drown myself in highlighter, but I feel like it's the winter. I've kind of been going more with a matte look, not even, I don't know, not even on purpose. I guess on purpose. I don't know, I just haven't been in the mood for highlight. So I put some highlighter on, and then I'm going to use this random blush. It's probably literally expired, but it is by Hikari Cosmetics in the color Tango, and it's just this like bright pink, fluorescent pink, which has just really been my vibe lately. So you have to do that awful face to really get it up on your apple of your cheek. So recently with my blush, I've been taking it all the way up to the corner of my eye. So you'll leave your bake on and you'll see that only the very center, the very little triangle will be left over, because the rest will be taken over by blush. Alright, so this is how we're looking so far. I'm very impressed. I'm going to go finish the rest of my makeup, and then we'll be back for the my final thought. Guys, we are back. I finished my makeup. I am loving how it came out. I think it looks so good. I did a little bit of a darker lip today because I have like the nude vibe going on, all the browns and neutral colors. I'm really happy with that e.l.f. CC cream. I'm super impressed. The coverage is gorgeous, and I really didn't use that much. My baby is right next to me, sorry. That Wet n Wild powder is a little, I don't know, I'm not dying how it turned out under my eyes, but I'm going to give it a try again. I just feel like it was a little bit more drying than I like. Here is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, because when I'm not here, I'm always over there posting, doing Insta stories. I've been getting really into reels, so make sure you follow me there. I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you. Bye.